Something extraordinary is happening at the FIFA World Cup 2026, and it has nothing to do with the trophy itself. While teams are battling for a place in the knockout stages, another war is quietly taking over the tournament. A battle between the biggest stars in football. A race that could define legacies. A race for the Golden Boot. One goal can change everything. One magical performance can completely reshape the standings. And by the end of this tournament, one of these legends could make football history forever. So who will finish as the top scorer of FIFA World Cup 2026? Will it be Messi's final masterpiece? Mbappe's next chapter of greatness? Haaland's unstoppable goal machine? Or Harry Kane's ultimate redemption story? Before we dive into the drama, tell me in the comments which country you're watching from and which player you think will win the Golden Boot. I'd love to see football fans from all around the world joining this discussion. And if you're passionate about FIFA World Cup 2026, football news, match analysis, and the biggest stories from the tournament, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Right now, Lionel Messi is leading the charge. At 39 years old, many expected this tournament to be a farewell tour. A final appearance from one of the greatest players the game has ever seen. But Messi clearly has other plans. Instead of slowing down, he is once again proving why millions still call him the GOAT. Every time Argentina steps onto the pitch, Messi seems to deliver. Goals, assists, magical moments, and leadership. He isn't just playing football. He is controlling games. And with every goal he scores, he moves one step closer to yet another historic achievement. But this story isn't only about Messi. Because right behind him, another monster is hunting. Erling Haaland. The Norwegian goal machine came into this World Cup with one mission. Score goals. Lots of goals. And that's exactly what he has been doing. Defenders know what is coming. Fans know what is coming. The entire stadium knows what is coming. Yet somehow, Haaland keeps finding the back of the net. His combination of power, speed, and finishing ability makes him one of the most dangerous players in world football. Every match feels like a ticking time bomb waiting for Haaland to explode. The scary part? He may just be getting started. And then there is Kylian Mbappé, the man many believe is the future face of football. Whenever Messi takes a step forward, Mbappé seems determined to answer immediately. One goal from Messi. Mbappé responds. One brilliant performance from Haaland. Mbappé responds again. It's almost as if he refuses to let anyone steal the spotlight. The French superstar knows exactly what is at stake. Winning another World Cup would be incredible. But finishing as the tournament's top scorer would further cement his place among football's all-time greats. And judging by his recent performances, he is far from done. His pace remains terrifying. His confidence is sky-high. And his finishing has been ruthless. Every game feels like another chapter in this growing rivalry. Messi, Mbappé, Haaland. 3 footballing superstars. 1 golden boot. But wait. There is another name quietly lurking in the shadows. Harry Kane. The England captain may not be receiving as many headlines as the other 3, but counting him out would be a huge mistake. Kane has built an entire career on proving doubters wrong. His movement inside the box remains world-class. His finishing remains elite. And when England need a goal, Kane usually delivers. The Golden Boot race might be dominated by Messi, Mbappe, and Haaland right now, but Kane is close enough to strike if any of them slip. And that's what makes this competition so fascinating. One brilliant performance can change everything. One hat-trick can completely reshape the standings. One bad game can suddenly put a player behind. The margins are incredibly small. As the tournament moves deeper into the group stage and eventually into the knockout rounds, the pressure will only increase. Every shot matters. Every chance matters. Every goal matters. For Messi, this could be the final World Cup chapter of an unforgettable career. For Mbappe, it is another opportunity to prove he is football's biggest superstar. For Haaland, it is a chance to dominate the world's biggest stage. For Kane, it is a chance to remind everyone why he remains one of the most complete strikers of his generation. And that's why fans around the world are watching every match with growing excitement. Because this isn't just a golden boot race anymore. It's a clash of generations. A battle of football philosophies. Experience versus youth. Legacy versus ambition. History versus the future. The question now is simple. Can Lionel Messi hold on to the lead and complete one final masterpiece? Will Erling Haaland's relentless scoring machine eventually take over? Can Kylian Mbappé launch another late tournament surge like we've seen before? Or will Harry Kane shock the world and steal the prize from all of them? The answers are coming. And if the first phase of FIFA World Cup 2026 has taught us anything, it's that this Golden Boot battle is far from over. In fact, the biggest twists may still be ahead. One thing is certain. Football fans are witnessing one of the most exciting Golden Boot races in World Cup history. And by the time the final whistle blows, only one name will stand above the rest. But here's where things get even more interesting. Because the Golden Boot race is no longer just about who scores the most goals. It is becoming a psychological battle. A contest where every superstar knows exactly what the others are doing. When Messi scores, the pressure instantly shifts to Mbappe. When Mbappe responds, Haaland feels the need to answer. And when Haaland finds the net, suddenly Harry Kane is looking for his moment as well. The competition is creating a chain reaction throughout the tournament. Fans are checking the standings after every match. Analysts are updating predictions daily. Social media explodes whenever one of these stars scores another goal. And the reason is simple. Nobody can confidently predict who will finish on top. Messi may currently have the advantage, but history shows that World Cups can change in a matter of days. A single knockout match can completely transform the race. Just think about what happens if Argentina make a deep run into the tournament. That would give Messi more opportunities to increase his tally and build an even bigger lead. But the same applies to France. The same applies to Norway. The same applies to England. The further these teams advance, the more chances their star strikers will have to add goals. That is why team success could become just as important as individual brilliance. And then there is the fatigue factor. The deeper the competition goes, the harder it becomes for players to maintain their level. Defenders become more organized. Spaces become smaller. Mistakes become rarer. Goals become harder to score. This is where experience often makes the difference. And few players in football history have more experience handling pressure than Lionel Messi. He has played in World Cup finals. He has carried the expectations of an entire nation. He has lived through triumph and heartbreak on the biggest stage imaginable. That experience could prove priceless in the coming weeks. Yet Mbappe brings something completely different. Fearlessness. The French superstar plays as if pressure doesn't exist. Big match. No problem. Huge crowd. No problem. World Cup spotlight. No problem. Time and time again, he has shown that he thrives when the stakes are highest. Then comes Haaland, perhaps the most unpredictable element in this entire race. Unlike many elite forwards, Haaland does not need numerous chances to score. Give him one opening, one mistake, one loose ball inside the penalty area, and the game can change instantly. That ability makes him incredibly dangerous as the tournament progresses. Meanwhile, Harry Kane continues to quietly do what Harry Kane always does: deliver. He may not generate the same headlines as Messi or Mbappe, but his consistency keeps him firmly in the conversation. And sometimes consistency is exactly what wins a Golden Boot. While others experience highs and lows, Kane simply keeps scoring. As we move closer to the knockout rounds, expect the intensity of this race to reach another level. Every goal celebration will feel bigger. Every missed chance will feel more painful. Every match could create a new leader. And perhaps the most fascinating part of all this is that each player is chasing something much bigger than an individual award. Messi is chasing another piece of history. Mbappe is chasing football immortality. Haaland is chasing global dominance. Kane is chasing the defining achievement of his international career. 4 different stories. 4 different motivations. One incredible race. And if the opening weeks of FIFA World Cup 2026 are any indication, football fans should prepare themselves for a dramatic finish. Because the Golden Boot battle is heating up. The pressure is rising. The goals are coming. And the fight between Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, and Kane could ultimately become one of the defining stories of the entire tournament. The question is no longer whether this race will go down to the wire. The question is which superstar will hold his nerve when the biggest moments arrive. Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The Golden Boot drama of FIFA World Cup 2026 is just getting started.